jury summons in the mail and immediately start to stress out and get anxious about the public service process that you've been asked to participate in. Well, there's no need for all the anxiety. Joining me now to help walk us through the process is Gretchen Roberts. And Gretchen is a Franklin County Jury Commissioner. Hi, Gretchen.
Hi.
All right, so a lot of people do get nervous when they get one of these babies in the mail. And they say, oh, I'm going to be sick, or I'm going to be out of town, or whatever. But it really can be a source of information as much as a source of anything else, right?
It can, yeah. It's a great experience, and it's one that, for most people, it's fear of the unknown. It's something that most people have never done before. But the overwhelming majority of our jurors, after they've gone through the process at the end of the week, they feel completely different about their service than they did when they first got it.
We've talked about this before. I want to do it, and I've never had the opportunity. So talk about it in terms of what's expected of you, what the time commitment is, and that type of thing. I mean, that's one of the things that people start thinking, oh, I don't have time for that.
Yeah, and a lot of people are still in the impression that we're under 2-week service, which we used to be. Coming up this year, it will be 2 years. We're on a 1 week or 1 trial format. So you're called in for 1 week of jury pool service, and if at any time during the week you're selected for a trial, at the end of that trial, your service is over, whether it be 1-day trial or, you know, on rare occasions, service does go over into the following week, but most trials end up being 3 to 4 days.
Are people influenced by what they see on TV in terms of, or in the movies or something like that? I imagine they are.
Yeah, we have a lot of jurors that come in and they just can't wait to see, you know, because they're Perry Mason fans or Law and Order fans or whatever, but it's nothing like you see on TV. These cases don't happen in an hour. You know, you don't get commercial breaks every 15 minutes. So it's one of those things that people are very surprised to find out that it's not like it is on TV. Hollywood does a great job of puffing up the dramatic element of everything, and it's just not at all like that.
As you would expect. All right, new courthouse means newer, nicer digs.
Yeah, very nice. Right? Yeah, we're so excited. We're there. We've been there 2 years this summer, and we're all settled in and feeling like it's home now, and it's really, really a great atmosphere for the jurors. Really roomy, very airy, lots of windows, which we didn't have before, lots of comfortable seating, and we have Wi-Fi internet access for the jurors. We have computers for them to use, a full kitchen area. So we've really, you know, they pull out all the stops to just make sure that the jurors have everything they need while they're there.
Well, and as they should, because in addition to the lawyers and the judges, the jurors are, in many cases, the most important part of the whole trial.
Yeah, and I mean, the jury commission, some of the jurors, unfortunately, don't leave the room, you know, if we have a very slow week. So the jury commission is really the only thing that they see, the only part of the court that they see.
Gretchen, let's talk about the old getting out of jury duty. It's not quite like it like it sounds, right?
No, not at all. I've been in the jury commission for 15 years now, and since I have been there, the state legislators have passed laws 4 different times that have tightened the reins on us as far as who, you know, we are allowed to release from the service. The list is dwindling. There are very few approved excuses anymore. And the ones that are the ones that are listed in the summons. Age, if you're over 75, you can opt out on your age alone without a doctor's statement. Medical excuses, of course. Full-time students, people with child care issues, stay-at-home moms and dads, or people who homeschool. A big one is self-employed individuals and those jurors who don't get paid by their employers. Employers are not required in this state to pay their employees while they serve jury duty. They're encouraged, obviously, because it makes it much easier for them to take part, but we don't expect someone to come down and, you know, take a cut and pay to serve.
But really, you should look at the whole process as a privilege, right? It really is a process, a privilege rather.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, we tell our jurors all the time, you never know when you're going to be needing a jury. You know, I wouldn't wish a jury trial on anyone. They're expensive and time-consuming and very stressful for those people involved, but it's one of those things. You know, we have 17 courtrooms full of people all the time that didn't think it would happen to them, and there's always the victim side of things, too, you know.
So we need you out there. We need you.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you for the information.
No problem.
Don't be afraid of this, okay? That is the bottom line.
Yep.
Thank you very much. It is time now for our Word of the Day giveaway, our daily contest.